You might want to take a look at this orientation manual. Edward runs a tight ship, but the benefits package is excellent.
Thank you, my dear. You know, it's really cost-efficient in the long run, Michael, if you treat your employees well, assuming that they perform up to your expectations.
Okay.
So, how was your first day of work? You know, I'm pleased because you're both diligent and you're focused and you're eager to learn.
Thank you.
Oh, Abby was great. I just sat here.
Michael, you're just getting acclimated. You're going to be fine.
Edward, I'm glad I caught you. We have business to discuss.
And you just happened to come to my office to do it.
I'm glad I ran into you too, Michael. This is about your ELQ stock.
I just need to straighten up my desk. Nice to see you, Carly.
No. You stay, dear, because some of this may pass across your desk. Carly, Michael needs to have control of those shares immediately. I'm going to have Asher transfer the account directly into your name and give you a crash course in portfolio management.
Technically, Michael cannot have those shares till he's 30 years old.
You're a little early, aren't you, Mom? Well, it's pretty obvious you're checking up on me.
Fine, then consider myself caught. This job is a huge step, and I want to make sure it's in the right direction.
Michael and Abby are both showing real promise. You tell Carly about your day, Abby.
I figured out the phone system. So far, so good.
I counted 2 hawks and 10 seagulls. That's all I got.
This clearly is not the job for you.
Michael is showing the kind of reserve and good judgment that I expect from an executive. He's willing to sit back, take his time, and get the lay of the land, instead of just crashing in without thinking things through.
Okay, you know, if you're not comfortable here, you need to trust your gut. You don't have to stay here and waste your time. There's plenty of jobs out there.
You won't find many jobs with this opportunity, Michael, and not just for yourself either.
Package deals aren't all that uncommon. I'm sure we can work something out.
Abby, I'm so glad that we have you here with us. You see, no one who does not see the whole picture would advise you to leave without giving ELQ a chance. And believe me, I would hate to send you and Michael out in this job market. Whew.
You know, Edward's right. Look, I am extremely grateful for this opportunity, and I know Abby is too. Okay. She was amazing today, and I could have done better. I'll do my best not to disappoint you.
That's all I'll ever ask, son.
Let's get some dinner and go over this orientation package.
Sure. Let me just clean up my cubicle. Okay. See you tomorrow, Mr. Quatermaine.
Bright and early.
Don't look so pleased with yourself.
You know, Carly, I admire your subtlety. Very impressive performance trying to talk Michael into quitting. And you had the guts to do it right in front of me.
Michael knows you're using Abby to manipulate him. He's not going to put up with it for very long.
I hired Abby when no one else in this town would even consider it. And I'm giving Michael a safe, dependable job till the end of the summer, and then he will probably stay on at ELQ because he is a Quatermaine.
I fought the Quatermaines, every single one of you, tooth and nail, for Michael when he was a baby, and I am fully prepared to do it again.
Michael's old enough to make his own choices.
I don't care how old Michael is. I'm not going to let you take my son.
What makes you think you even have a choice? When you married AJ and moved into the house, I had great hopes for you. You were fearless and you were creative and you didn't mind fighting for what you wanted. I even envisioned you as someday being an executive with ELQ. You have far more talent than AJ.
I always liked you too.
And I really like the work that you have done at the Metro Court. I'll admit that I was a little concerned when you got involved, but you have turned Jasper Jack's Folly into a real showplace.
Okay, could you stop with the compliments? The more you butter me up, the worse the bottom line's going to be.
The years have not been kind to my family. The Quatermaines are decimated. I had to bring Michael back.
Why does it have to be Michael? You have a lot of heirs. You have Dylan, Ned, the Wards, that Jimmy Ray Holt guy. I'm sure he has kids.
Jimmy Lee Holt. Well, no, none that I know of. But you see, Michael is unique. He is strong, he's intelligent, and he has undergone experiences that would have broken a lesser man. You mark my words, he is going to turn out to be the finest of all of us Quatermaines.
Corinthos, Edward. His name is Michael Corinthos.
You know, Carly, I play golf with several family court judges. And I have no problem in calling in a favor if I have to. Not that I want to. But you and Sonny took Michael away from me when he was the same age as Jocelyn. So I know how it hurts. And I wouldn't want to put any of us through that.
Are you threatening me?
You've already lost Michael. If you aren't careful, you'll lose Jocelyn, too.
I want you to resign as, as Jack's attorney in the custody hearing against Carly.
You know I can't do that.
What?
He's my best friend. Also, if I resign as his attorney, he'll find another one, and then it'll be worse for everybody.
What kind of a father wants to keep his daughter away from her mother? Okay, what if I had done that with Christina?
It wasn't bad enough what we went through?
Well, you know the hell that Carly has been through. She's trying to be reasonable with Jack. He doesn't want to compromise. He wants to hurt Carly because she's divorcing him, and he wants to hurt me because Brenda married me. He's a vindictive ass. I'm sorry.
You are in no position to throw stones about entitled vindictive asses. Now, look, I am trying to get him to see the middle ground here.
Okay, so you let him call Brenda as a witness? What middle ground is that?
I tried to talk him out of it.
But he didn't listen, which tells me that he doesn't respect you as a lawyer enough. Now he's determined, I don't know if you know this, to use his baby daughter to mess with my marriage with Brenda.
Technically, she'll only have to address the issue of safety.
Oh, really? So I'm so dangerous to be around? So why is Brenda's little boy sleeping upstairs? So Carly and I brought him back safe and sound. How are you going to spin that into a
I am
danger?
trying to make this so it doesn't go to court. My intention is to get this to settle.
Okay, and what are you going to say to Christina? Because you're basically saying that I'm dangerous and terrible, and that Carly, who I haven't even been married to in years, is going to lose custody of her child because of all this.
I'm hoping that it doesn't get that far.
But you know it will, because that's the way Jax is. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about anything else but what he wants. So I'm telling you, for my sake, for your sake, for our daughter's sake, don't let Jax do this. Drop the case.
Well, why don't...
Wow.
Sonny?
Really?
Sonny!
I mean, really, honey? I have to talk to you.
Okay,
It's important. This is my home, and I would like you to leave.
It's about Michael and Morgan.
Of course it is.
Is he all right?
Physically, they're fine.
Okay, good. So then it's not an emergency. You could maybe text Sonny about this.
Jax
later.
is calling Michael and Morgan as witnesses in the custody suit.
What? You know about this?
Are you seriously asking?
Did Jax tell you he was calling my
No,
boys to
of course
testify?
not.
How's Morgan?
I haven't told him yet, but you know he's going to be devastated after what happened during Michael's trial.
He doesn't give up, does he?
He's going to make our boys relive every horrible thing that's happened to them.
No, he's not going to get away with this.
What does that mean?
What it means is that your good buddy is a lousy son of a bitch.